Ho, 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 and welcome to our Christmas special Money Talks with Edmund Shing of BCS Asset Management and the Idle Investor website. Now, it's not a very jolly Christmas, is it? Because stock markets have been plunging. You're not going to tell us to be sticking any stocks into our ISAs at this time of year, are you?
I absolutely am, George. Hey, look, why, if you shop for bargains on the high street before Christmas, should you not do the same with the stock market? Just because stocks have fallen, actually what that means is you can buy them cheaper. And that's, I think, what people should be doing today in their ISA.
And that's what fuels a bit of what you call the Santa Claus rally, is it?
Exactly. I mean, the Santa Claus rally, George, is something very simple, which is that over the last week of December and into the first week of January, when volumes tend to be a bit thinner than normal because of all the holidays, stock markets tend to go up, and smaller cap stocks in particular tend to do well.
All right, so we should be looking sort of not at the FTSE 100, we should be looking at racy smaller stocks, should we?
Well, let's not get too excited. What I've done in the article that in today's article is look at mid caps because they are between the large caps and the very small caps. There's enough liquidity, but in the long term they've vastly outperformed the FTSE 100, and I think that's where there's a lot of value today because actually for once the mid caps, the FTSE mid 250, have underperformed the FTSE 100 for the last 9 months in a row.
Right, okay, well let's cut to the chase. What stocks should we be putting in our Christmas stockings?
Well, we have the Secret Santa 6, and I'd like to focus on a couple. I think one would be, for instance, EasyJet, which everyone knows is the low-cost budget airline, doing incredibly well at the moment in terms of faster, greater passenger numbers, greater revenues per seat, all looking good, and expanding more and more into European business traveller. So they're capturing a different demographic now, which is really, really boosting their profitability, and I see that continuing into 2015.
Do they do well out of Christmas travel?
They do very well out of particularly January travel when the weather's really miserable and people look to escape and find some sun elsewhere in Europe. That's when they do well. But the second thing, George, that's helping them, of course, is that fuel costs have come down as petrol prices have come down.
Right, and anyone else?
Well, you could look at the other side of the coin, and I think if you want something a bit spicy, you could look at a little oil exploration company called Soco, which actually has interest in Vietnam and the Republic of Congo. But what I like about this company, actually it's very solid, and it pays a very nice 5% dividend, and if the oil price does start to rebound, which I think it will over the next few months, Soco will gain in spades. So you could see a really rather fast ramp up in Soco, recovery in Soco, along with the oil price.
Very good, Edmund. Thank you very much. So there's Edmund Shing's tips for your Christmas stocking investment, EasyJet, and a little oil exploration company called Soco. A very Merry Christmas to you,
and
Ed.
to you, George.
Thank you for all your advice, and we'll look forward to hearing more from you in 2015. A Merry Christmas to you all.